Hey guys, what's up? Alright, so y'all know what I'm doing, but I have a lot of these videos because I'm so busy, and when I get into the car most of the times is when I do like my reflection, or I talk to myself, I talk about my day, what I want to accomplish for the day, all these other stuff. And today what came to my mind was my legacy. I don't know if you guys have given much thought about your legacy. A few years back, oh my gosh, I thought about it a lot, because one of my girlfriends, the same girlfriend that you had met in one of my videos when I went to Florida, her girlfriend died. I met her like a couple of times, but it was her good girlfriend. Died at 30 something years old. And I remember when she came from the funeral, she was like, she said, Maria Lambo, I'm gonna say, Vani, there was like over 1,000 people at her funeral. Like, the church couldn't fit everybody because they had to have a big place, because she had affected so many people. And the ceremony was the longest because everybody wanted to go up and give a eulogy, okay? And I was just like, wow, okay? So many people wanted to stand up at her funeral and say something good about this 30-something little. I mean, at that time, she was like maybe, when I say 30 little bit, I mean she was like maybe 31, 32, or maybe not even in her 30s at the time. She probably was in her late 20s, okay? And it got me to thinking, for one, like, I know I've touched a lot of people just because it's the nature of my job, being a teacher. And, I've taught, and it's so funny, like, I know I look young, but I have, people who have gone through medical school. They're doctors. Like, someone who sang at my wedding when I'd gotten married, she was a student of mine, and, she's a doctor now. I just got, and what sparked it again to make me remember about this whole legacy thing, a couple of days ago, I got an email from one of my past students. Now, when I left Florida, I wasn't sure if I was going to return, and, I had my job like up till last year. No, up till this July, I just resigned from my job. They kept my job for me the whole time while I was here in Georgia. I'm not going to say I had 100% of my students like me, or love me, but I will say that every single one of them knew that I wanted the best for them. And I pushed those, when I tell you they had to work, okay? Because I loved them and I wanted the best for them, even when they didn't see it and they couldn't understand it. But I cared about them so much. So when I got this email, and she's now in college, and now she's majoring in math. And in the letter, one line of the letter said that I inspired her to major in math. Like, she now loved the subject because of me. And I was so moved. And, it just got me again to think about legacy. Like, what do I want to do with my life so that when I'm gone, someone can stand up at my funeral and say, Vani has moved me because of this. Okay? So it's not only just legacy for my kids, wanting to make sure that I impart something on them so that they can have a better future, and they can say, my mom did this and that or whatever. But just day to day, like I want to remember when I go out and I can just meet somebody for 1 second and have a lasting impression.